Welcome back to WCPO 9 News. I'm Craig McKee. The coronavirus pandemic is prompting some major changes, as we know, in some local communities as well as local jails. The risk of exposure in those closed, locked down environments concerns staff members, inmates, and their families. Chief Investigative Reporter Craig Cheatham examines how some county jails are responding to the threat.
Matt Holloway says his wife Brenda, a 47-year-old inmate in the Campbell County Detention Center, is a sitting duck for the potentially deadly coronavirus.
It's a scary time right now. We don't know if everything's going to be shut down and she's going to be stuck in there longer than she has to with people in there that may have the virus.
Holloway says his wife has pre-existing medical conditions.
It would be devastating.
Inmates in at least 6 states have tested positive for COVID-19. Christy Queen was released last month from the Campbell County Detention Center.
It's spreading like wildfire, and if it gets into the jail, there's no way they're going to contain it.
The CDC lists fever as one of the first symptoms caused by COVID-19. Staff at the Campbell, Claremont, Hamilton, and Butler County jails take the temperatures of everyone before they enter the facility. In northern Kentucky, Boone County jailer Jason Madak told the I-Team his staff isn't doing that. We're a jail, Madak said. We still have to operate. I know for us it's kind of a gamble. If it's going to spread, it's going to spread.
We're in that overreacting mode.
Hamilton County Sheriff Jim Neal says the Hamilton County Justice Center reduced its population by about 600 inmates to fight exposure. Neal says judges allowed more defendants to be released without bond, and police officers made fewer arrests.
It's where we should be if we're going to further to try to gain control of this virus.
A court order has authorized Neal to release more nonviolent, low-level felony defendants who can't make bond and those who are in poor health.
Who do we need to consider that if they contract this disease, it could be devastating for them. It could be fatal.
In Butler, Claremont, and Campbell counties, jail workers have dramatically increased cleaning and medical screening. In Campbell County, new detainees are kept for 48 hours in what jailer Jim Daly calls a passive booking area.
Once that initial 48 hours passes, we're keeping all new arrestees in a couple of specific cells for 14 days.
After that, Daly says, the inmates are moved to the general population. Following our interview with Daly, the I-Team saw a group of corrections officers on a work break, not following guidelines for social distancing. Daly did not respond to that.
I think she's very vulnerable.
Despite efforts to keep the virus out of the detention center, Matt Holloway fears the worst.
Yes, I do think it'll be catastrophic.
The I-Team also requested information about the Warren County Jail and the Kenton County Detention Center. But Warren County Sheriff Larry Sims and Kenton County Jailer Terry Carl did not respond to our requests. Craig Cheatham, WCPO 9, I-Team.